Alright guys, so we are here for episode number 2 and I've just logged in to the web app. Between last episode and this episode, I listed up everything else that I had just randomly in the club. Like, not the club, just, you know, the players that last time I was like, I don't know if they're gonna sell or not. I just listed up everything except for those 3 that I was like, we should probably keep them because their prices are gonna go up. So yeah, as you guys can see, we have considerable amount of money. 7K is nothing to scoff about. Okay, so there is a lot that didn't go. We can just relist them. Yep, can let you guys do your thing. I'm still very surprised about him. I want to go have a look. Hilton. Okay, anyway, we've listed them back up and we've set up our team. So there's a couple of things that we want to do. So first of all, you want to log in as many times as you can to the web app at the beginning of the game. So every time you could, every time you log in, what happens is they will give you something for free, just a free anything. And at this point in the game, yeah, I don't care. At this point in the game, any rewards are going to be really helpful for you. And then you want to get the SBCs done. That's the other thing that you want to work on, because SBCs, at least in my experience, have been like the biggest game changer that EA has included in the game in a long time. Because, well, other than like FUT Champions, they are such a great source for coins if you know how to like use them well, right? Okay, so what you want to do is, while you're still on the web app, go through and actually like what are the requirements? 3 nationalities in squad. Okay, that's going to be a little difficult. And see how well you can actually finish these. That gives me a 2-player pack, and that's going to give me 2 gold players that I can add into my team. They may just go right in, and they may not. It doesn't really matter. That's not the point. Are you untradeable as well? Damn. It would have been nice, because he probably goes for a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so this leads me into things that you should be working on. So for example, if you see something like this, yeah, definitely bid on that, because it's 450 coins for a for a bronze player that's definitely eventually going to go for something. So you just throw a bid on him for 450 coins and wait. And if you win him for 450, oh my god. Yes, okay, that is beautiful. So we have Informed Koscielny. Okay, that may mean that we're going to have to change up our squad, but Informed Koscielny is very nice to start off the year. Oh, that is perfect. My pack luck has been so nice. I don't know why EA has been so nice to me, but I will definitely take that. So that's still 11 minutes. So now we've done our first SBC, and we're a ways away from any of these other ones. So I'm not even gonna pretend that we're gonna go for those. So I'm just gonna throw Koscielny in there. So now that we've gotten that done, and we're selling a bunch more players, we have some money to work with. So what we want to work on is actually making this 7,000 coins into something that is a lot more. So what we want to do is we want to look, usually you want to look into silvers, but I'm going to look at golds first. So I want to just look at anyone who's going for 350 coins and is going to expire really quickly. So what you want to do is you want to find players who are expiring soon, that are 2 things. One, you can get them for 350 coins, or even 300 coins it looks like for some of these, and they will sit into your club and they will have a value soon. What's going on? Oh, it's the buy now price. I'm stupid. Okay, so we want to go 350 here, and I'm just not awake so far, and then I want gold, so let me just throw that in. So let's just put in England and let's see what happens. So again, we're just going to open up FUTBin, sorry. And I want to look at how much Butland is going for. Okay, cool. Can I get, please? Okay, there you go. So he's 400 coins, so I'm not actually going to make a profit on him. so I'm gonna skip on that. I want to find some players who people are gonna be like, yeah, I want him, because their prices are gonna be higher, even if I do just. So is Butland, is he in? Yeah, he's in England too. Okay, he's in the championship. That's fine. Okay, so guys, I just wanted to give a quick update while I'm working. So I looked up this guy, and this guy Linz goes for 700, and I managed to get him for 300. So I'm just going to compare the price to make sure that 700 is exactly the smallest amount of money that he's going for. So he's going for 700. We're going to list him up for 600. So someone will go and pick him up because he actually looks like a really nice silver. So what I have noticed, okay, other than that, I also won this guy. So again, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to just make sure, hold on, we're going to compare his price. The least is 8K, right? So we want to list him up in a way, so like let's say 5K at the very least, and then we put him up for 6K, right? Actually, I'm going to go 6K, 6,500. So people will see this and be like, okay, he's going for 6,500. I can buy him and then I can relist him for 7,500. They will then make 1K, and actually probably could have put him up for 7. That doesn't matter. I'm giving people incentive to buy him, right? And then, so therefore, in theory, what happens is then I'm actually going to clear all these guys because it doesn't really matter. So that way we can make some more money off of both of these. So I should make 300 coins off of the first guy, and then a solid like 4K on the second guy, right? At the very, very least. So what I would recommend is to kind of not do what I did. So I got the one center back, not the goalie, sorry, I forgot his name already. Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to go through and look for players like this guy who are going to be really expensive because of where they play and or their stats. So he's listed up for really, really expensive, and there aren't any that I can win on like 300 bids, so I'm just gonna forget it. What have I done wrong? Oh, I just didn't put in this in. Okay, so you want to try to win them off of bids for a lot less than what they're worth. So this is what's going to take the most time, and it's going to be the most frustrating thing that you can do. But if you do it, it will be worth it once FIFA, like the actual game, comes out, because it will make you like ahead of everyone else. It's gonna make you a good amount of money, basically. Alright, so I've worked for a little bit. I still have a couple that I haven't won yet because they're far off in the distance. But, okay, so I got a couple of these, and some of them are gonna be small profits, and some of them are large. So I'm gonna go through this with you guys in order to like just have a little conversation about how you guys should be doing this. So Ryan here, I got him for 500 coins. As you can see, his lowest right now, if I can find another one that's there, he is going, so how you know, it's 550 is the lowest that I saw. So I could list them up and eventually they would both sell. But Ryan I want to send to my club because he went for almost discard, and he's just going to sit into my club instantly. It's going to make my life a lot easier. But the rest of these silvers have nothing to do with my club, and that is because they are all here for me to make money. So if I compare prices with this guy, I have one for 900 and I got him for 250. So I have another one that's going to go in 34 minutes that is just a bid, so I should be able to get him. So if I list him up for like 600, he should go. Right, and then some will be like, I buy him for 600, I list him for 800, the same idea. So this guy, so I'm gonna bid on this one too, it's okay. So he currently has only one other card on the market. So if I list him on the transfer market for, let's say, 6,000 coins, and then this one's 5,000, I'm actually gonna make this 7,000, because now people will say, oh, I can buy him and I can list him up for 9, and then that'll be the highest price for him on the market, right? And then if I actually do win the other one that I bid on, then I will have even more. Like, I'll have all of the cards that are on the market. So if anyone wants him, they have to pay the full price. Okay, so guys, I have waited for a little bit. You see, I made a little bit of money, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. So we're still waiting on them to sell, but what I've come back, I've noticed that this has happened, and that is because I completed one of these. I did the 50 listed one, so it has given me XP, and I have a reward that we're going to open up right now. But I wanted to look at just what the daily objectives were for today, and so one of them is to buy a player from the transfer market. So if we go to the transfer market, as you guys can see, the guy that I had opened before, Martin Linnes, he actually sold for 300 coins, so that wasn't great. But he does go for 500 as the second highest price that you can see right here. But I can buy him for 350. So if I buy him for 350, then I fulfill the season thing, the objective, right? But then I can also make like 100 coins on him, because I can list him up for 450 and then 400. So this will be the cheapest one on the market, so if anyone just wants him because he actually looks like a really nice card, they should buy mine, and I make a little bit of profit on top of the fact that I get the objective. So I'm gonna open this to see what... Okay, so that's a coin boost. I guess they're doing this in a different way. Like, I was wrong earlier when I said that we don't want to work on SBCs. There is one SBC that we want to do, and it's this one. It's the... Let's Move Forward SBC, and I think we can actually work on this because we have a bunch of random players. So it would be 3 players and we get a center back that can help us, and it's just, I mean, we don't lose anything by filling this out, right? But we do have, like, we can gain something from it. So we need 8 chemistry from 3 players. You're untradeable, so it doesn't hurt me because they're all untradeable players anyway, and they're all eventually, at least for me, gonna go into SBCs anyway. We'll do the goalkeeper first. We'll do it in this order. So let's redeem it. Let's see what we get. Okay. So I'm gonna go to McCarthy because obviously we have the English squad. That works. And let's do the center back. Okay, Hinteregger, or however you say his name, actually looks really decent. He looks like he's gonna be a very good center back. He doesn't really fit into my beginning squad, but I'm going to take him because he will be helpful down the line, whether it's for an SBC that needs a kind of higher rated player or otherwise. Baselli looks like the best option as an actual player. He looks half decent because he could be a good box-to-box mid, but I'm going to go with the Wilshere because he actually is joint highest rated, and Wilshere's actually just a really good player, and his card kind of reflects that. It's not great, but it's not terrible either, especially for a starting team. What just happened, Jovetic? Are you... Okay, no, he has... What? Zaza has 4-star skill moves, but... Jovetic... Okay, that's very strange. I'm gonna go with Welbeck because he's gonna fit my team. Yep. Okay, so that has been helpful. Let's see what else is going on with my transfer list. Linnes, yeah, so I made 100 coins on him. I didn't make anything on him. Okay, so that's about it for today. We did some SBC stuff and we worked on trading. Next episode I'll update you guys on what has and what hasn't sold. I'll relist it a bunch of times and see what happens with that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like and a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.